Bond builders have literally taken the hair care industry by storm, okay? It started off with OLAPLEX and then everybody else just jumped on the bandwagon, and now I'm pretty sure every single hair care brand has got its own form of a bond builder. And I can't lie, they're such a key element and key part if you're going to be wearing your hair straight or if you're going to be using heat on your hair, but you need to know how to use them. Because it's a fairly new technology, I think people were experimenting with it. There was reports of OLAPLEX and its products kind of causing hair breakage and all of this. I don't really know where that got to, but I'm not gonna lie, I have always loved using bond builders. From the time bond builders became a thing, I was literally all over it. Firstly, what got me was kind of like the science behind actually using bond builders, and then the second thing was using them for myself and seeing how much of an impact they've made on my hair routine. So I know I'm always recommending different bond builders, and I probably will in this video as well, but I really just wanted to explain exactly how bond builders work, why and when to use them in your routine. Okay, so if we want to talk about kind of how bond builders work, we first kind of need to look at the structure of the hair. So the innermost layer of the hair is called the cortex. That's like right in the middle, and in that cortex there are loads of different bonds. You have hydrogen bonds, you have van der Waals bonds, and you also have disulfide bonds, which is where two sulfurs join together to make up the structure of your hair. These disulfide bonds are the strongest bonds that you have in your hair and can be broken by numerous different ways, things such as heat, manipulation, and chemical treatments such as relaxers. Disulfide bonds are really important to your hair because one, they're the strongest bonds, which means they are really important in terms of maintaining the integrity and the overall structure of your hair. When the bonds in your hair start to break, then your hair starts to become weaker and more brittle and more prone to breakage. So how exactly do bond builders and products like OLAPLEX work? I'm going to use OLAPLEX as an example because it's the one that I've done like the most research on, but most bond builders work in a very similar way. OLAPLEX's patented ingredient basically works by penetrating the hair shaft and finding broken bonds to re-bond together. Its chemical structure basically works so that it can join the two sulfurs back together within your hair and basically form an artificial bond to repair your hair. Now obviously it's not going to have 100% success rate and bind to every single bond in your hair, but it is going to act and do a little bit of repair. Another thing is that temporary bond is not going to be as strong as the original disulfide bond that was there within your hair. OLAPLEX might be able to repair it for a short period of time, but it's likely that bond will break again, which is why you kind of need to continuously use the treatment to see results. And that's the thing with bond builders, once you've started using them, you kind of pretty much have to keep them up for that very reason. Now, so what's the difference between bond builders and protein treatment? Protein treatments tend to work on the surface of the hair and build the hair strand from the outside, while bond builders work to repair the hair from the inside. That's why I feel like it's really possible to have a routine where you use both bond builders and protein in one for different types of repair. You need to understand what kind of repair your hair needs at that point. So for example, if you've got heat damage, I would lean more towards bond builders since that is more internal damage. If you're experiencing breakage from hair that is just weak and brittle, then I would recommend doing a regular protein treatment because that's going to give you strength on the outside of your strand. Do you get what I mean? There's different types of repair that are going to cater to your specific needs, so that's why you need to recognize the difference between what these products are actually doing to your hair so that you can know which one to reach for at any given time. Some of the bond builders that I absolutely love, my all-time favorite one, and I know it's cliche, but OLAPLEX No. 0, oh my gosh, she is that girl. It has the highest concentration of their patented ingredient, the actual bond builder. So OLAPLEX No. 0 is the strongest OLAPLEX treatment. Unless they've recently come out with anything new, I'm not sure. Another one that I absolutely love is the Red Ken acidic bonding. That one is banging. That one's a grower, not a shower. You know, like it grows on you. It like, you know, you're not gonna see anything within one use, but if you give it some time, it's gonna grow on you. My other one that I absolutely love is the Curlsmith Bond Curl. This one's really good if you're still trying to maintain your curls, etc. But I still use it on my straight hair and it smells fantastic. Now I get these treatments are slightly pricey. The ones that I'm mentioning, they're not exactly the cheapest hair products, but guys, I'm such a fan of investing in like high-end hair products. Genuinely, I think it's so worth it. I genuinely think that I'm attributing a lot of my hair health to the fact that I use very good quality products. It's so important for our hair texture specifically. Okay, in fact, if anybody's got any good like drugstore affordable hair products that you think are really good, like let me know in the comments, and I might actually try it out. Anyway, so that was a quick summary on how bond builders work and how to know what product you want to use versus a protein or a bond builder. So hopefully you guys aren't getting mixed up anymore and using things for the wrong things. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.